Hey everyone, I'm Reece. Welcome to my studio, and this is the Life After Aviator series. I came up with this idea of this series after being invited to do some filming in Georgia for Bad Apples. My wife wanted to take a road trip to see the desert mountains of Utah, and this would be a perfect start for a road trip. The idea would be to visit Aviator PPG alumni all across America to see how life was after learning how to fly. Some of the questions I had in mind were, how much different is flying at their home than from training in Florida? What have they most enjoyed about learning how to fly? And so on. What I didn't expect was to be filming myself on some of these unexpected flights along the way. Before I start this next video, I wanted to give you a brief history on myself, as I too am an Aviator alumni from the June 2020 class. It's crazy how fast time flies. It's been 2 years since I joined the Aviator Paramotor family as their filmmaker. And I couldn't have started off more on the wrong foot. On my first week, I had a drone get run over by a Subaru and totally and completely destroy it. But more on that later. It all started just as the pandemic hit. I was working as a contractor for Disney and a small business owner running a production company when COVID hit. Life, as you know, kind of halted. I lost a huge majority of my business. It was tough, but I decided to continue my education and visit Louisiana to learn how to use drones for surveying. After Eric Farewell saw a video I posted of flying a Cessna to South Louisiana to fish with my dad, he offered me an interview for a chance to film for Aviator. With confidence, I showed up that day for an interview, and after a tour of the facility, I asked him to film a video that day, and the rest was history.
Hello and welcome. My name is Eric Farewell from Aviator Paramotor here in Central Florida, and I just finished one of the most fun ground handling sessions I've had in years using the brand new Ozone Roadrunner.
I started flying Paramotor soon after when my wife and I joined the 2020 class in Denellen.
Lift, lift, now release, stand up, stand up, stand up. You're doing it, girl.
There I would meet the amazing instructors and the newest intern, Judson Graham.
I think I broke the drone.
I've never heard so much carbon fiber break.
I have. I own a Scout. That's not the most carbon fiber I've ever broken, but that surely was the most expensive carbon fiber I've ever broken.
That summer, after learning to fly, I was thrown into the most epic adventure, a 6,000-mile road trip to Montana with Eric and his family to visit past friends, including some RC pilots at flight tests and a crew of overland pilots in Montana from Expedition Overland.
Prospector.
Fresh to the scene of paramotoring, I took to the skies in places I never dreamed of flying. The community of pilots we met along the way were genuine, fun-loving, and passionate. The Farewell family had shown me how love, care, and patience can overcome the most challenging of situations. And that 2020 summer, after recently getting married, I knew I would like to have kids and experience that level of love. Fast forward to the present day, and my daughter is 11 months and on the road trip with us as we journey to Nebraska to fly with Josh Bowden in Nebraska PPG. If I learned one thing in paramotoring, it's to not rush. However, journeying to Nebraska, we noticed we had 2 tires that were about to explode. We were set back and we were rushing to get our tires changed and to get to Nebraska PPG before sunset. Flying with cameras is extremely difficult, and rushing is never a good idea. I do a lot of pre-flight on all my equipment, including my cameras. Without further ado, we'll jump into our adventures in Nebraska. Thank you for watching.
I just drove 12 hours, almost had 3 flat tires. Finally made it to Nebraska PPG. Josh is here.
Yes.
All right, just built the Limitless. What are we gonna do? Just fly around?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we've got a little bit of daylight left.
Yes.
This is where everything slows down. Kisses for the ladies.
Oh, she like that. She smiles so big. You like to get a kiss?
Check. All right, this is the field of dreams. This is Nebraska paramotoring.
Josh Bowden runs this school. We were here 2 summers ago with Eric Farewell and his family, and just so happens that it is right along the direct route to the Mayday Stole Drag, which I think they're going to attend. So we are set up. My lovely wife has the Spider 22 set up. The Limitless frame has been built and put together by myself, which is always a fun time. Second guessing everything, because I don't know, I don't build these machines quite often. So the strobes are put in. I got my wingtip strobes. Last a little bit, trimming the strobe. Hopefully it doesn't end up through the propeller. And I'll see you in the air. Potential quarry time. I like the quarries. Absolutely no wind today. Interesting. Put a little deeper V in here. Okay. Neutral, neutral. Legs, legs. Waist, chest, chin. Clear to the pulley, clear to the pulley. All right, off the ground in Nebraska. There's a train coming along the river and it looks pretty awesome. What a beauty of a day. Drove from Nashville, Tennessee. We left yesterday around 8 p.m., left my sister's place. We made it to Paducah, Kentucky, and while filling up with fuel, I noticed that my 2 passenger side rear tires were absolutely shot. They were, I mean, a quarter mile away from being absolutely a devastating blowout that would have destroyed this whole entire trip. We found out the tires were probably old, but it's probably the case for that particular issue. I don't know the rules of this field, and I know the rules of flying over water, but you can see there's plenty of like landing outs, and I really want to feel like a bush pilot for a second. We're gonna just navigate around these beautiful homes that are on their own little private lake. Don't want to have any Kens or Karens coming out telling us that we're ruining their quality of life by playing with our go-karts. That is a not a sandbar that I imagine you want to land on either. It looks really soft. It might sink up to your waist, and I don't know how bush pilots do it. It looks flat enough that you can land on it, but there is a slight chance you might sink like quicksand into it. What a beautiful place to fly. And the weather right now is absolutely stunning. Late May, Nebraska PPG is where you want to be. Yeah, this river looks gnarly. Oh, there's the train. Nice little sunset train. Pretty big high tension wires out over the water as well. Well, 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 this is amazing. You sit in a chair behind an RV for 12 hours and all you want to do is sit in another chair with a 2-stroke.
We interrupt this broadcast for a quick announcement. Aviator Paramotor now has availability in their July 23rd class. Find out more at aviatorppg.com. Learn to run into the sky.
So the trip so far. We left Florida, we went to Bad Apples, hung out for the weekend there. It was an amazing fly-in, meeting with so many friends. Left there to go to Eagleville, hung out with some Aviator alumni, Warren and his friends. Flew there, hung out with my sister in Nashville proper, and now we drove 12 hours to Nebraska to fly with Josh, but he's still setting up his wing. He looks like he's got a a little bit of a school. There's some students out here flying, which, you know, that's obviously priority. And then tomorrow we'll be at the Mayday Soul, where we'll be filming airplanes drag racing, interestingly enough. Winds are nil, as you have seen on the launch. Chose not to take the old shuttlecock out, the Narsadart, which I still don't know why it's called a Narsadart. Wonder what kind of quarry this is. The winds are pretty calm down here. We got a lot of power to get us out. If I'd have taken this route with the Atom, I would not make it. We're not gonna make it, we're not gonna make it. We made it!
Here we go. Dive into the great unknown.
3-inch road stones. So what is it, gravel? Just breaking apart different size gravel? This thing's got power. Alrighty, 3 wings in the air over Nebraska Paramotor, and we are catching the last bit of light at about 1,000 feet. We're about the same height. No, we're lower than those towers over there. I thought I was gaining altitude, but then I saw a new wing take off, so I might go see if it's Josh. Wow, that's pretty. Coming in over the corn, bro. We gotta get a little throttle. We're coming. Oh, look how fuzzy it is. It's so fuzzy. Oh gosh. Ow, it stings. It stings the legs. Ow, 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 ow. Down it, down it. Yeah, that grass is thick, Josh. You should think about mowing that. Yeah. I'm gonna come over. Oh, here's the short stuff. Here's the short stuff. Okay. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, what to do when you have this much fun? Share it with others. That's what we want to do. We want to share this sport with other people, whether it's Nebraska Paramotoring, Midwest Paramotoring, Aviator Paramotoring. There's so many of us out there. You just got to get out there and enjoy your best life. If you're thinking about doing it, but you're like, I'm too old, I'm too fat, I'm not in physical peak condition, there are trike options where you got, wheels underneath you. But it's always nice to know the foot launching method. kiting is very important. Kiting is probably the most important. So, if you're following along with my journey, please know we recommend that you seek proper training. Don't watch my YouTube videos and be like, oh, he's done a good enough job sharing the information. Let's just go ahead and teach ourselves. No, seek the proper training. Find a really good school. Do your research. And go out there and live. Go out there and live your best life. Hey, mama!
Wolves that rule the night. Let our wild spirits run till morning light. Caught in the chaos, streets filled with faces. Here's all I got, so do you wanna get away? Do you wanna get away?
Right over the wing side. Dang it!
Gonna run right till
I got the wing
where
sock.
wild things are, the wild things are.
Landed a lot faster than I thought I was gonna land.
Let's run right till where there's nothing but stars.
I gotta fix the wind sock. That sure came out of nowhere. Welcome to Nebraska. Woo! Alright. Gonna go have a beer. Chill out. It's been a long drive. And now we can relax because the RV has all new tires on it. Woo! That factory R is ripping.